I pray for Isaac every night.
This is a story we never thought we would tell.
He was involved in very deep things.
If only because Isaac Daugherity should not be here.
Success for our kids is very fragile.
The why and how we may never know, especially when you learn where it all began. Ask Isaac to describe his childhood, and you'll get a blunt answer.
Hell, I guess. Yeah, hell. It wasn't nice, it wasn't pretty.
But it was also his reality. He never knew his father, and at best, his mom was rarely present.
I was living with my stepdad and my step-grandpa and grandma, and my step-grandma didn't like me because I wasn't my stepdad's child. So I got treated differently, I got abused.
By the time he was 9, Isaac was fed up, so he ran away, living in Sanger Park. No one cared to look for him. Not that it really mattered.
It was just the thought of like me wanting to get out of that place, me wanting to get out of that situation. I didn't sleep that much. You think you sleep all day, but I didn't sleep that much. I was always worrying about what's behind me, or are the cops gonna pull me over and take me back to that house, or something gonna happen tonight.
For 2 years, Isaac was homeless. As a means of survival, he affiliated himself with the Fresno Bulldogs, one of the most dangerous gangs in the country.
Things happen here in this little town of Sanger, you know? A lot of things happen. I hung around people, you know? I did what I did, but that was just to make myself live. If I didn't do that, I would have died.
But the pain of abuse, the pain of abandonment, that never went away. So Isaac masked that pain the only way he knew how.
I've done drugs from marijuana to, the only thing I didn't do is heroin and pills. It did something to me that it made me feel like there was no problem.
When Isaac was 11, police caught him sleeping in Sanger Park and placed him in a group home. He returned to school until he was expelled from Washington Academic Middle for stealing cell phones and computers. And that landed him here at Phoenix Secondary, a community day school for at-risk students.
He was an incredibly angry child. If you bumped into him, you got a lot of anger back.
He was intimidating for me. He could really anger up quickly.
You could see that there was something there. There was potential there. He had anger that was just simmering right under the surface. Still was distrusting of the environment, of the staff, and wasn't sure how things were going to play out at our program.
If you just give me that information, they're solid, you're good to go.
Isaac had no reason to trust anyone and every reason not to.
Every other school, every other adult figure that has had to work with me because it's their job, they get a taste of me. You know, they work with Isaac for a day, a week, they learn who Isaac is, and they just stop.
How's it going, man? Good to see you.
But Brian Radke was not every other adult figure.
Our kids come to us as a black hole of emotional need, and to step into that every day and give 100%. And we're not talking about hug-a-thug. There's a lot of things that went into building trust. And when that trust was established, Isaac flowered.
Don't be afraid to say you don't know. You know, but again, the idea is I'm willing to learn. I'm a quick learner. I really want this job.
Mr. Radke, he kept me. He didn't give up on me. He always smiled. He always had a smile on his face. You know, he always, "What's up, Isaac?" You know, always made me feel happy about Isaac. You know, nobody's made me feel happy about myself before.
8 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
8 weeks, man.
I'm done with school.
I know.
In December, Isaac will graduate from Phoenix Secondary. Next fall, he'll attend Reedley College, where he plans to major in welding.
Everybody always tell me, you know, you're gonna drop out, you ain't gonna make it nowhere doing the way you are doing now. you ain't gonna go to college, you're not gonna do this, you're not gonna do that. But now I'm here now. I'm going to college.
Abandoned and vulnerable, Isaac Daugherity was once destined to fail, until one man gave him the one thing he's been looking for his entire life: love.
Everybody else gave up on me. Nobody else really took the time to understand why I was the way I was, you know? Like, they thought I just wanted to be like that or something, you know? When I met Mr. Rackett, he took the time. He took the time to get to know me, to understand my background of why I am the way I am. He took the time for that.
He's special to me. He personifies the vision I had for providing a program for students like Isaac to be successful.